Hi everyone, it's Vela here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new, and today we are building a pharmacy. I was just starting gameplay with a new family. I started playing not the Decades challenge, like I'm not following all of the rules, but I started playing like a historical family and I wanted somewhere for them to go, some shops and stuff. So first I decided to do a pharmacy because one of the parents also happened to have an illness, so I made a place where they could get some medicine. And I haven't used retail lots that much, so I thought like an NPC sim would just appear to run this place even if I had no one to own it, but that's apparently not the case. But I was able to get them some medicine because, I didn't want to use a computer because it's supposed to be historically accurate and stuff. So I built this pharmacy and it's like around the year 1890. It's not like super accurate, or like I didn't really think about it. I was just like, okay, as long as it's not super modern, as long as it seems like it could have been around during that time, it's fine. And this time I put more attention to the interior than the exterior, to be honest, because I wanted the interior to be very it's all wooden paneling and I wanted it to look rustic and kinda like, older shops, they usually sold like everything and anything. So if it was a store, it was just like all around store. I'm naming this pharmacy, but you can definitely get a lot of things here, and I think some of those things would be today like controversial, even like I don't know if they would be considered as real medicine, but rather something a little bit more controversial. You can get like herbs here, all kinds of, I don't know, I put in like all of the bottles I could find in debug mode, and some teas and kettles and all that kind of stuff that I thought would fit here. And unfortunately, I had to use the modern like cashier, or what's that, cash register, because we just simply don't have any others in game. So that's the only like modern thing I have, because in order for this to be a retail lot, you need to have one of those. But otherwise, I'm not using any modern appliances, or any appliances to be exact. I put in like one sink that I think also works off the grid and stuff like that, but this is not like completely off the grid. You still need to have electricity for the lights and stuff. But yeah, for the furniture and the whole interior, I'm just using this same wooden tone as much as possible because I felt like that kind of suited the image that I had in mind. And I just put in lots of shelving and lots of stuff, and I do access the debug menu later. This was really annoying, like the counters that came with Get to Work don't match each other. It comes with two different kinds of counters and they have kind of similar swatches, but they're not the same, and I was really annoyed by that. But I think it works the way I've done the counters now, so that's of course where the employees would be. And you could ask for help, or you could get some medicine from there, something a little bit more powerful maybe. But yeah, it's I used the debug menu and I used the medicine there, as well as some bottles there, as well as some like just bags of things and all kinds of little things. There's also some like stones around, and I pulled out some coffee packets and all that kind of stuff. But unfortunately, some of those things disappeared when I went into live mode to take screenshots, so I'm not sure if they're there in the gallery version. Not everything is there in the screenshots, which was a little bit annoying because I definitely had like move objects on, and it was just the fact that they were debug objects, I think anyway, that caused them to disappear. But yeah, I'm just kinda wanting to have some video go out, so I decided to do this anyway. It's quite a small build and a quick build. I do have space at the top floor for an apartment, but I don't furnish that one, so it's basically just this one room, one space downstairs that I have to furnish, so it doesn't take me that long, and I do kind of like how it turns out. And it already looks quite done because soon we will be doing all the tedious work, like all the time-consuming work of pulling out like smaller things and placing them exactly where they need to be. But yeah, overall I've been having trouble with building like a lot. I've started like at least 5 builds in addition to this one, and I haven't finished any, and I just keep having so many problems with like everything glitching and everything being not really fun to work with. I was trying to build like a really nice house I found on Instagram, and it was going really well, but then some of the like freezes and the like wall trims and stuff, they just kept disappearing, so I couldn't really do what I needed to do. I am planning to finish that one, but overall, just I've been having trouble, and like I've been really annoyed with build mode and The Sims. I did play quite a bit of the Decades gameplay, and I plan to go back to that. That's also completely CC free, so it runs like a little bit smoother than my game usually does, but it's still glitchy and it's very annoying because there's literally nothing else I can do. I'm doing everything I can. I've removed all my CC and repaired my game, so it's still glitchy, so I just put my CC back in once again. It's just something I'm kind of constantly struggling with, and it's annoying. I would want to play The Sims without having to think too much. I would like it to be fun, especially building, because I love building, but I've been having so many glitches and bugs and problems that it isn't always fun. Like I should simplify my building style in order to be like for it to be suitable for the game, I guess, because every time I want to build, I want to make something very detailed and very like kind of complicated, not necessarily big and huge and grand, but I like to do small details, and with build mode being so buggy, that's the kind of area that it affects the most, and it's really annoying and it's really unfortunate because I really enjoy building, and I feel like it's just always gets laggier and worse with new stuff and with time. I feel like it was so much nicer to build when I was starting. Partly it could also be that I was just doing simpler things, but I don't remember it ever like deleting full like build assets like freezes or trims or anything like that, and now that keeps happening to me constantly, and it's not really fun. But yeah, this save that this build is in, as well as this build, completely CC free, and I've been playing that on my free time, trying to get like away from my usual playstyle with all the CC and with all the building, trying to simplify it a little bit. But yeah, I'm just quite annoyed. And another thing that really kinda is demotivating is that I really want to build with the Realm of Magic stuff, and we don't have that yet. And now I'm just really hoping that it works, that they patch everything in before that releases, because I'm really tired of my game just constantly lagging. And while I know it's partly also because of like my computer and the fact that I do have CC, so it's slower, but all of these things I mention, someone else has too. Like when I tweet about it, someone else always comes and tells me they have the same issue, and so it cannot just be my computer or anything like that, especially when The Sims used to run better. So that's really sad, and I'm just like quite annoyed. But yeah, I'm not gonna like stop playing it. I might just do some little bit different things, and trying to handle it. I'm not like super mad about it. It just sometimes gets really annoying. But yeah, I also got my first ever Maxis fave on the family that I am playing in the Decades challenge. I'm really happy. Like, I spent a lot of time in Create a Sim and it's completely CC free, so it was definitely out of my comfort zone. I didn't unfortunately record that. Now I would like to maybe do it into a video, but I didn't record it because I just really wanted to be like gameplay for myself. I wanted to take time for myself and just play without doing any videos. But yeah, thank you so much for that, because definitely people were retweeting my tweet about it in Twitter and that helped. So yeah, I'm really glad about that. And yeah, this is the build. We're finished. These are the screenshots. Quite dark, some of them, but you know, it's just a simple, rustic, like historical pharmacy or any kind of retail store you would like. You can find it on the gallery as Old Pharmacy or under my username veloniada or under the hashtag velosims. I hope you liked today's video, and sorry that it was a bit ranty, but yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye everyone!